Hey, welcome. Hello, hello. How's it going? Oh, let me switch the screen. Is everyone doing all right?
Good morning, Vietnam!
Oh. I see that you've redeemed it. I think something might have gone wrong with my settings because I'm not hearing anything right now. Give me a second. Ah, now music is back. So I got a good morning at 11 at night for me, and I've been blessed with a metal pipe. Thank you, Kaylina.
Bombastic side eye.
Hey, those pieces of loot. We're gonna do some looting today as well, because we're in the middle of Drezen, which is basically a gigantic demon fort. They took over, I think, 100 years ago. And we're gonna take it back. Demon Pinata. That is pretty much what it is. You are very wrong, very right with that one. Let me switch over to the other screen. We're gonna use the new layout this time as well. The basically no UI one, because I'm still in the process of figuring out whether I like that more or the other. And I think it highly depends on the game. I think Monster Hunter we could have done with the other overlay, because the UI is very big. But games like these, where the UI is pretty small already, I mean, that's the inventory screen. And if that is even smaller in the tiny window, inside of the window basically, I can see why that is not quite as pleasant to watch. But yeah, we ended last time in the middle of our fight to take back the city. I noticed that Sela isn't on Parker. And now it's fixed again. We kind of were in the process of fighting ourselves alongside the... Oh, I don't need turn-based for these little fights. Fight ourselves along the inner wall of the city. Let's just grab the items that are more expensive. Because the chain shirts weigh 25 pounds, but they're only worth 25 gold. So... Oh no, I forgot something. I have a new keyboard. I still haven't plugged it in. How was the rest of my weekend? Pretty chill. It was basically just a Sunday. And that day I usually use for creating the thumbnails for the videos during the week and normally scheduling my posts, but I seem to have forgotten to do that. And I create the shorts on YouTube on Sunday. So basically work day. Let me just mute myself so you don't hear me rustling around. And then I'm gonna plug in the new keyboard. Give me a minute. Sounds like work. Kind of a little bit. But I like doing it. And the YouTube algorithm likes consistency. So I try to upload a short per day. So I just scour my the streams I had during the week for stuff I can turn into shorts. Fortunately, I found a pretty good website that helps with that. Which is very fortunate for me, because I haven't really edited stuff before I started all of this. And I don't think I would have the time to do all of it manually. So a website that can help with that is very much appreciated. Now, yeah, I got myself a new keyboard because the old one was really loud in the, especially the Helldivers and the Space Marines stream, due to me pressing the dodge button so furiously. And the new one is definitely quieter. Ironically, cheaper as well. Yeah. That's me as furiously hammering on the spacebar as I can. It's the loudest it's gonna get. So, definitely quieter. And I don't actually hate the feel of the buttons. I thought I would kind of dislike it more because they are softer. And the old keyboard, my standard keyboard, has mechanical keys, so they really click. But this one still has some resistance, which I like. New war one tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for a little bit before I get it, just to see what the overall consensus is regarding the new weapon, especially. Because aside from the flamethrower and maybe the secondary weapon, I'm not that thrilled about it. They had some peak war ones in the past few days, so not that long ago. The The one with the minigun, for example. Can they do it on their own? No.
Let's prove their logic is lacking. Disappear.
You dropped the new weapons for me. Thank you very much. I can give you whatever you want then. Just have to tell me what weapons you want to use. Okay. So I'm gonna take. I think my last war one was the jungle theme one. Okay, yeah, that's been quite a while.
Mind over muscle. Tear your throat out.
I think the giant is a little bit more hard to handle. So I'm gonna do that one in turn-based mode. Turn-based mode?
Prepare yourself.
Oh, you did already. Okay. I have 16 rounds of buff still left. Which is not really 16 rounds, but 3 times as much because of my lingering composition. Which lets the effect continue for 2 more turns. If I turn it off.
They'll beg me to stop.
I don't even know what was in the jungle-themed warband anymore. It's been a while. Ow. Ooh, that was quite a hit. Wow. World's biggest pancake.
Desna, guide my hand.
Oh, wait. Turn-based mode off. Sweet. You have no idea anymore. Python or Viper? Oh yeah, there were 2. Oh god. Yeah, that raises the question, by the way, which game we want to play on Wednesday. Because I know I'm pretty certain that Kelina doesn't have Helldivers. So if we all want to play together, I think it's gonna have to be Warframe. I do not. See? I knew it. Okay, someone of us has a disease. Constitution damage. There we go. I'm open for Warframe. Possibly have it in my Steam family, but I've never touched it before. Probably need to get a friend to change settings for me. Yeah, I don't know if it's a game you will enjoy. I mean, I'm sure you've seen some gameplay of it. You have not. Do you know the movie Starship Troopers? Because it's basically like that. Okay, yeah, it is a very old movie, to be honest. But I have doubts that it would be your kind of game. You can have a look at some gameplay. I think I have streamed it last. Ouch, right in the childhood. Yeah, Minnow, we're the Centurions here. We have seen it. I don't think I've seen it when it came out. Don't even know how old the first one is. What am I even doing? I want to cure the illness. Type. You're not. I do not watch or fret not, I do not watch films or TV. Same. I just don't have the time for it anymore. But when I was younger, I watched a lot of movies. So especially all the old ones. Can I search for... remove sickness? Yeah. Okay, I want someone to use remove sickness. Let's heal, do the same. I think so. I have... just try to do this.
Require my unbiased opinion?
This, and then this.
Yes.
Sweet. At least sickness is suppressed now, for now. I think the others are still good. Yeah. It's just Wenwalk that had the sickness. Starship Troopers came out the year I was born. So 1942? Really? Didn't think it was that old.
Is that a trap?
Oh, it is a trap. Nice spotting. Can you stop freaking out and just...
I finished here. Is there more?
The movie, Dingus? Yeah, I was referring to the movie.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
It wasn't even black and white the first time I saw it. Didn't know they had a recolor version already. And the giant. Okay, actually for just one giant I don't even need the turn-based mode. We can catch a break here, but don't let your guard down. The siege is not over. Yeah, actually. Let me tell... Oh. There is a big scary spellcaster over there. So... I am going to throw a fireball in here. Well, that did something. Starship was such a great movie. It really was, but it very much was a movie of its time. So I think us liking the movie as much as we do is really just because we have seen it maybe not when it was released, but very early. I'm doing my part. Yeah. One of the greatest memes. Kalina, it is very possible that you could have it in the family library. It has been a very very popular game from the very start, so but like I said, I'm not sure if you would like it. So I'm very willing to switch to Warframe if it means we can all actually play together. Could also start a Minecraft server. It's too far. Chalet? Okay, yeah, okay. I hate the mirror images. Only Shadowgrapher is not out yet. You mean the new Warframe? Or am I confusing something right now? These goddamn mirror images. The next update, yes. Oh, I wasn't familiar with its name.
I'll rip you apart. No match for me.
I can't quite reach it. Do I have 2 magic missile spells left. Sweet. Yeah, I haven't watched anything of the new Warframes. I don't have time to watch stuff anymore. Even less than usual. If my day had 48 hours, it would just be enough, I think.
Are you still here?
She deals with ink blots and summoning random things.
Good guys always.
Sounds fun. Yeah, can you please finally get rid of that rock? Jesus Christ. The bane of my existence. But she sounds fun
I will resist.
so far.
Prepare yourself.
Okay, rock is gone, so free for all. But we can decide very spontaneously what game we want to play. I have all of those ready. I'll just see to it that I don't need to update them on the day off. I'll do it in the morning before I go to work. So I would be ready for whatever. I'm just excited to play with you. Random things is quite an understatement. Meaning, she can summon, what, floating arc guns, or... Helldivers did have a pre-download today. Thank you for letting me know. I'll definitely let it run tomorrow morning. There's a loot. Save again. Step down and turn back turn-based mode. Yeah. Go. Because there are a few things here that can be somewhat tricky. The Minotaur is quite far behind us in the initiative order. It's over here. You can see it if you hover over him. It gets highlighted. So I don't think... He's not a priority target for Sealer. So I can use Sealer for something else. Cutthroats. Slayer isn't good. Archer isn't good either. The Evoker is worse. That's a spellcaster. So... now he's not... Oh, wow. He was a spellcaster. I stand corrected. It was like 8 GB on Xbox. Don't know how big for PC. Pretty crazy stuff like death lasers, cloak searches, RPGs, for example. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, and hydrogen canisters. Sweet. The RPGs sound funny. I'm gonna guess it's the same one or similar ones as to the Skaldra RPG launchers. Oh, we have 5 trillion NPCs again. Same ones. Sweet. Now let me... Cannot reach this. I can reach the Slayer, but I cannot charge it. Ow. Okay, so cutthroats are basically inquisitors, I guess. Just for... I was about to say Chaos Guards. Demon Lords. To be honest, I don't think there's much of a difference between Demon Lord and Chaos Guard. Like in all actuality.
I got this.
Arushale can shoot 3 times at the guy.
My hand.
So, with a little bit of luck. Oh, he lives.
Your peace.
They even showed them and got the infinite ammo surge. You can guess the carnage. Sweet. Yeah, I have to get rid of that Minotaur. He's gonna do some damage if he hits me. Where's the next one? Can I charge you? I can. And I managed to trip him because Bismuth has the trip ability on his horns. So that means the archer will get his turn, try to stand up, and immediately gets bullied by all 3, by Bismuth, Parker, and Sealer. So no chance in hell is he gonna survive that. Sweet. Next cultist that has the same problem. Okay. We managed to deal with that group pretty well. Just pick the lock. And loot. Masterwork. These are Masterwork kukris. They're worth a pretty penny as well. Oh. Yep, pick stuff up. There we go. Oh, he even has a magical hand axe. It's just a hand axe +1, but that still means it's worth a pretty penny. There are dredges here, I see them. Gonna turn turn-based mode back off. Oh, there are enemies. Okay, there are quite a few enemies, so back to tactical. Is this one? Just keep it as a throwing weapon. The hand axe? The hand axe a throwing weapon? Date newest to oldest? It isn't. It's a regular melee weapon. Melee?
Damn you.
It is an actual throwing axe. That would be the
Are you still here?
throwing weapon equivalent.
The light take you into the fray.
More Crusaders. Oh. Huh? It's a hand axe? Yeah, I know. But that's basically just a light axe. In Pathfinder, at least. See? There's the Masterwork hand axe. That's the hand axe. It has finesse wielding, so you can use your dex modifier for attack rolls instead of strength. It's a light axe. What you mean is a throwing axe? I don't think I have one in the inventory. I can throw a claymore. You can throw a hand axe. You can't throw a claymore in Pathfinder. I know you can in Baldur's Gate. I don't know how true to the actual rule set it is for D&D 5 or 5.5. In Pathfinder, you need either specific weapons or certain skills can do it as well. That let you throw stuff you wouldn't normally be able to throw. I know there is a pretty good... Don't want to waste my good spells. Oh, but I have a few of those. Yeah, but I don't have enough targets. I'm gonna save the good spells for now. Just go with the Scorching Ray on that guy. It's dumb. Why is it dumb? A different rule set. It's really just that simple. Besides, it wouldn't make much of a difference. You pretty much want to use weapons made for whatever they are made for. There are some pretty good throwing builds in Pathfinder. Windwalk, for example, one of her more popular builds, is making her ranged character with a dual-wielding throwing axes. But that is a pretty good build. Or you can have a character with the Alchemist class, which just throws bombs. That's really all they do.
Good guys always
Ooh, Nabasu. Let's get rid of that one.
They'll beg me to stop.
But in Baldur's Gate, was that the new barbarian subclass? Where you can throw shit even better than usual?
Let's see what we can do.
I think it was, right? I know I tried it for a little bit on Karlak. So.
I found
Loot.
something.
Here we go.
Loot, but I'm pretty sure there are enemies here as well. Unless they made their way to the front already. Seems like it.
What's that there?
Oh. Here we have a helmet. And a knowledge world check.
Just gone awry.
Ah, failed. Something is written on the tombstone in Kalish. No. Loot. Yeah, it was giant blood or something. Yeah, something about giant. That much I had in my head. What was the helmet? This helmet grants the wearer a +2 bonus to AC against undead creatures. I guess it's better than nothing. Oh, besides, can we... Do we have good stuff for her? For the time being, I don't think we have. Strength and Constitution, Agile Fists. Let's just give her the helmet for now. Oh god. Look how they massacred my girl. Thank you. The barracks. Can clean that one up. Yeah, it was fun throwing stuff around, especially if you get one of the earlier throwing weapons, the spear that returns to your hand. Ooh. Oh, what do we have here? A great axe. Two-handed great axe. Thundering. Each time this +2 Thundering Great Axe lands a hit on an enemy, enemy must pass a Fortitude check, or the next attack against this enemy deals an additional 5 slashing damage. That is pretty good already. But thundering is... A thundering weapon creates a cacophonous roar like thunder whenever it strikes a target, dealing an extra 1d6 points of sonic damage. Is pretty good. Do I want to give that to... It is a better weapon. She doesn't have the weapon focus in Great Axes, but it is a really good weapon. And the +1 she gets from the weapon focus is offset by the 1 higher enhancement bonus, because the Marching Terror is a +1 weapon, this is a +2. Throwing builds are so damn strong in Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, especially if you throw your own teammates at enemies, or enemies at other enemies. Hey, there we go.
Make your peace.
How about you move, gentlemen?
I will resist. Prepare yourself. The inheritor. Guide my blade. Guide my hand.
Okay, what's going on? Why is Ulbrich stuck back here? Ah, there we go. Let me loot. Thank you. We don't have that good of stuff. But we have some stuff. Estoc of Purity. +1 Cold Iron Estoc deals an additional 1d3 positive damage on hit. Not bad, I think, but... Proceeds to build Giant Owlbear Throwing Rage Monster. Can you combine it? The Owlbear is a Druid subclass, or Druid transformation, right? Can you combine that? Oh.
They will break against our resolve.
You can get an Owlbear companion. That much I knew. Can you... Wait, does he grow old and you can... Or older, and you can turn him... use him in battle? You just started playing Baldur's Gate 3. That would be a fun community game as well. You can throw people. If they are small enough or you are strong enough, you can. There we go. Okay. The weapon is pretty good, I guess. Wow. My halfling. Just might be too little to throw people. The halfling, yes, possibly. Yeah, I think even with... If he has enough strength. It's very much a strength-focused build.
The light.
Okay, wow. Send him back to his masters. Whew. Save real quick. Ah. To wait until all of them get back up. Sealer can settle up on Parker again.
Into the fray.
Yeah, it's pretty fun to throw people places you can't get by jumping. Throw me, but don't tell the elf. I know that reference.
Your peace.
Sweet.
The
Okay.
Inheritor, guide my blade.
I'll rip you apart!
You're irrelevant.
Okay, to be honest, if it's just one rock, I don't think we need turn-based mode. It's gonna get bullied just by the sheer number of people we have on our side. Stuff here. Let me...
You finished here.
Oh yeah, we can get to the barracks here as well. Oh, that's where we would have gone if we didn't go to the rooftop. Little quick save. Do we have Irabeth is down here? I think we should visit her real quick.
Lead on.
Just to see how she's doing. Okay, no. She's still distraught because I managed to not make the skill check. Didn't know Baldur's Gate had crossplay. The more you know. Oh, I didn't know either. Now, that's a question you might be able to answer, actually. How is it in Baldur's Gate regarding mods? Because I'm pretty sure they have a built-in mod system as well. And does it work on console? Oh, no short rest. I wanna sell stuff. Show me what you have. Because that means I can get rid of stuff I don't want to keep. I want a bastard sword. Not really. The light... I think... I'm still not sure what weapons I want to give to... Rushale. Or I'm gonna make her a dual-wield ranger. I think it was ranger. I might give her scimitars because they have a high critical range, 18 to 20, and I'm improving it with the Scald anyway. But that could be fun because I'm gonna respec Wendwag as well and give her Falchion proficiency, weapon focus in Falchions, because it's pretty much like a scimitar just for two-handed weapons. So I don't think I need the light weapons. Here, that's Falchion. Has the same 18 to 20 crit range. You can have mods, but everyone has to have the same mods enabled, and they have to be available on all platforms. Yeah, that I know. But there are quite some good mods for Baldur's Gate. For example, one almost in the same vein as the random loot mod I have for for Pathfinder. It's called I'm blanking on the name. Something with equipment in the name. It does the same thing. It randomizes loot and has, I think, 600 something new items, stuff like that. Pretty good mod as well. Let me Google this real quick. Baldur's Gate 3 equipment mod. Oh. My smartphone doesn't want to do what I want it to do right now. Why not? Baldur's Gate 3 equipment mods, and there is Fates equipment distribution, FED is what it's called. I think that's a main mod, and you could get just smaller pieces of the mod as well. Fates equipment mod. I highly recommend that one. It's very fun. But I might be biased. I'm just a sucker for loot. Who knew, right? Melody was the short sword Volchiv used. I'm gonna keep it for a little bit. Frost Sai we can let go. Fracturing Battle Axe. Actually, I could give that to Wendork as well. I'd pick. I can keep 2 of these scimitars. Wait, how do I... Yeah, there we go. Hammer can go. I'm gonna keep it for now. The Marching Terror, just... whatever, I have 1 left over. Quick Death is a Javelin. This +2 Javelin deals an additional 5 damage on first hit against a new target. It is fun, to be honest. And this feature allows you to add your strength bonus to damage with a bow. With a bow, but it's a Javelin. Still works on it. But I don't have anyone using thrown weapons. So... these I will sell. This I will sell as well. What about this? Light armor. It just has 3 armor class. That's not useful at all. These I can keep for now. That seems good. Honestly, some of the items are a bit lackluster. Yeah, some are, sure. But many of them are not. And you can't just have S tier equipment, right? You need to have A and B tier as well. Do we have new items? Okay, nothing for right now. I could. I mean, Golfrey is up here. We weren't in the chapel yet. We were in the tavern. We were in the dungeons. This is the barracks.
Here we go again.
Jesus, I nearly screamed. The fucking Devil Joe jumped me out of nothing. The angry pickle. Yeah, he's gonna do that. No, commence the assault is not what I want to do. On the other hand, commence the assault to a part I have already conquered, so... there we go. He was very angry, I can tell. Yeah, that's just Pickle Joe's shtick, I guess. He only has one flavor. Salty. Poor guy. And explosive. Yeah, true.
Bathe in your blood.
That is the Savage Devil Joe, I think he's called then. He explodes as well.
I refuse to accept their statement.
And hangry. He's always hangry. That's just his standard, his standard modus operandi.
Tear your throat out.
I have actually never fought a Devil Joe. And I don't know why. I just never got to it, I think. Yeah, Savage Devil Joe having Dragon Element is brutal. But he looks sick. Yeah. Location secure. Temporary camp set up. Sweet. Yeah. Let me see if we can loot stuff. Oh yeah, some. All of that is good. His weapons are pretty baller. Yeah. Yes, they are. But I kind of just, I don't know, never got around to it. Like I said, I can't even tell you why. Not that I was scared or anything. Totally not. I'm waiting for him to come back in Wilds, even if it's in the DLC. Right, he isn't there yet. He's such an iconic monster.
No time for debates.
Yeah. Bully that guy. Is that his shtick? Is he just gonna cast mirror images over and over again? No, he isn't. Collector.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Is he stronger than average? Yeah, he is. Wow. Let me turn turn-based mode back on. Wow.
Into
Tina, can you jump the guy?
no glory without risk.
Oh, still confuzzled because of the phantasmal web, I guess. Loot. Oh, he has a bunch of stuff. Wow. Date, news to oldest. We have a Cloak of Bloodsend. Whenever the wearer of this Cloak of Resistance +2 is under a rage effect, they gain a +2 attack bonus on attack rolls against wounded enemies. So, fun fact, due to my Skald being someone who gives the entire team rage, every one of us, aside from Nenio because she's a spellcaster, is under a rage effect whenever I fire off my inspired rage. So that just works for every single one of us. I think Wenduak needs the help the most due to the Titan warrior having a higher attack malice, attack penalty for dual wielding, -2 because giant weapon wielder and -2 for two weapon fighting. Normally it would just be -2 for 2 weapon fighting. That is pretty good. We have the Armor of Dispersion. A enhancement bonus. Each time an enemy confirms a critical hit against the wearer, the enemy is affected by the equivalent of a Dispel magic spell. Usually you don't really want to get critically hit. Unfortunately, it doesn't happen that often. But is still a better arm. No, actually not. It has 2 more armor class than the leather armor plus 2 Arushale is wearing. But the leather armor plus 2 has a max dexterity bonus of 6, while the other one has 4. So if you put these numbers together, they are 10 either way. And Arushale has a dexterity of 22. So she will get the full bonus of leather armor. I can see it now. You're walking along, following some tracks, and Devil Joe just runs up with a Chetacabra trying to crawl out of his mouth. That would be a very Devil Joe thing, yeah. Searching for the next prey already while not even having entirely eaten the first one. I'm gonna keep the armor, just because I think on the little picture at least it looks pretty sick. I can give her the second battle axe. Oh wait, it's a battle axe, not a great axe. Could do it like this, but then the marching terror is still the better weapon. So oh, wait. I forgot to redistribute the Blood Clarity, which is a Cloak of Resistance +2, but when the wearer lands a killing blow, they gain immunity to mind-affecting conditions for 3 rounds, which is pretty sick. There is a dredge here.
They are the darkness. The inheritor, guide my
Oh.
blade.
Why is Sela not mounted anymore? What happened?
I will resist. Is what I was made
Well,
for.
he is gone. Sooty Steel Key.
A bright future.
Sela, get back on Parker, please. We have... oh. A letter from Drezen. And may you be damned. Wow. Collect colorful feathers. Well, for me, I got away from the pickle and ran just straight into a red castle. Oh boy. Is the red Kazu a pretty serious enemy in this game as well? Because I know I had some pains fighting Kazu in general, and the red one in particular, in Rise. Espionage expert. That was a ranger subtype, right? I think. Those are ranger spells. The Hurricane Bow is fine. The pickle is for sure worse, but constant paralyze is annoying. Oh yeah, right. Paralyzing was the shtick of Kazu. I remember now. Long Strider is fine. And summon Nature's Ally. What else could we give? Well, these are pretty okay. Let's go with 2 more summoning spells. Why not? She doesn't have that many anyway. But because there are some supplies here, I'm gonna use that opportunity to rest. I can manage this for +3 bonus on all skill checks. That's a good thing to have. Let's just go with Bullbrick for now. Protective rituals, it's gonna be Sela, just someone else. And for the camouflage, we have Arushale and Spell Scribe. I can actually... He has scribe skills innately? I didn't know. Ah, of course, because the Skald is a bard. Sure. And it's fugly. What, Kazu or Pickle Joe? Because if you mean Kazu, then I'm gonna have to agree. Yeah, Scroll of Haste. Why is the chance so low? Begin resting. Kesso, I really like the pickle. Yeah.
I can't get that tune out of my head.
Pickle is, he looks kind of like, not really Godzilla, but he reminds me of him somehow. Okay, that is... The protective rituals are did have a much lower discrepancy between them, 14 to 26 instead of 4 to 18. But one of the I rolled a 24, the other 2. Can you mount up on Parker again? Law religion. Long ago, in this temple, Iomede's clerics blessed the Crusaders on their way into battle against the forces of the Abyss. And because we have a statue of Iomede, the statue of Iomede raises above the desecrated paraphernalia of the temple. We can cleanse the corruption we just got due to the rest. Oh, dude. Dude.
Here we go.
And we have a heavy flail +1, which isn't a bad thing to have, I guess.
I sense something.
And there is a trap.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
And a keen glaive +1. Is keen a higher critical multiplier? Or not? Keen. Ability doubles the threat range of a weapon. This benefit doesn't stick with any other effects that expand the threat range. So normally it's 20, now it's 19 and 20. Which is good, don't get me wrong, but...
The struggles never cease.
Let me stealth this way.
Something is not right here. I
Oh,
finished here.
that's...
Is there more?
Sweet.
I can handle it.
Nothing in here.
Prepare yourself.
There's an enemy here, though. Not anymore.
Can't make the demons wait.
Dude. Now, where do we go? This way.
It's either us or them.
You should have listened to reason.
Okay. He got bullied. More loot here and more loot here. And more loot.
Beautiful.
Wand of protection from Sonic Communal. And a second... What? No. Do I see this right? We have a second Triceratops. What? A temporary Triceratops animal companion if the owner doesn't have an animal companion. Okay. Enyo, I guess. Welcome to a...
You are my favorite aide.
A second bismuth? What? Can I rename the guy? Actually, let me see if I can do that with Toybox. Party. Party and pets. Yeah. Oh, I can. Let me... Obsidian? Oh, it renames them both. Weird. Do they have separate inventory though? Here I have. Sure. Take the amulet. Actually, do all of us have a belt? No, you don't have one. Your wisdom stat could be higher, so there we go.
Let's see what we can do.
Where are we? There we are. I think there's a way down here. That's where we came from. It's just an alternate way. We have... No, we do not have. We turn turn-based mode on, because these are somewhat annoying enemies. Scorching Ray. Okay. Sela has, for whatever reason, decided not to sit on Parker today. So... Bismuth 1. Please attack. Sweet. Bismuth 2. Please attack. It's funny.
Guide my hand.
I don't even know if there's a different kind of companion you can get like Bismuth.
Damn you!
Let me... Oh, I can just use Bless real quick. Because why not? Full break. And... Windwork as well. You can't charge, okay.
Match for me. I'll rip you apart.
Sealer. Get rid of that guy. Got rid of both. Sweet. We are winning. That is true. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that. Sealer, wipe out his entire family tree. Yeah. It's basically the non-40k version of Abelard. And she does it on accident. So she just kills the one guy and the others die by proximity. Which isn't even wrong, because the sky attack, the flying attack, does have a AoE trip effect as well. So any enemy that's not get flattened by Sealer and Parker is gonna get stomped by him and thrown to the ground.
I'm glad it was useful to me.
Oh, full plate of lesser acid resistance. You had me at full plate. Ah, he can't wear heavy armor. No. You can, however. Because it's just acid resistance plus 10. So, sweet. Abelard with a Thunderhammer. Oh yeah, exactly.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
That calls for a fireball. Do I put that in? I think like here's the best. Boom. Yeah, that worked. Then actually you can try to catch the Brimrock, because that one is a Flame Devil. Dang it. I was kinda hoping for it to do more. Sealer, take care of that guy. Sweet.
Into the fray.
I will resist.
And the NPCs whose only use is to waste my time. Except for the queen, of course, because, yeah. See, the attacks of opportunity are not really a thing anymore in Pathfinder 2nd edition, and I have to say I don't miss it. There are special abilities that only certain classes or subclasses and only certain enemies have access to.
They'll beg me to stop.
Durogor, you played through Pathfinder at least once already, right? I think more than once. Do you know if there are more animal companions you can get like Bismuth through a item you can equip?
I'll remove this obstacle. Mind over muscle.
A brick? Sweet. There we have been already. Let me loot this. And this.
Let's see what we can do.
This. That's just to the roof and back on top of the wall. Where we have been already. To take out the catapults.
I refuse to accept your statement.
Hey, you know what? It's exactly one enemy, so...
Are you still here?
Hey!
Here we go.
Dealer, what's wrong? Do you need an extra invitation? Apparently you do.
I can handle it.
They will break against our resolve.
Oh, you've seen enemies. Okay.
Reason.
I see prison. Nice try. Yeah, I only know of the statue, if I'm honest. Okay. Well. It's gotta be it then. There's a secret entrance. We're gonna use that one. But before I use that one, I'm gonna scour the rest of the map for new stuff. A Scimitar of Wind, for example. +2 Thundering Keen Scimitar grants its wielder a +1 bonus to caster level when casting transmutation school spells. It's good, I guess. I think... I have everything already. Oh, I wasn't in under the gates yet, right? I think. Oh. There are enemies here, so... Yeah, are you gonna keep attacking the guy? Thank you. What's going on, people? What's taking you so long?
The light take you.
There we go. What's happening, Ulrich?
Beautiful.
There we go. Ow. My cat is biting and scratching my foot. He just can't play or cuddle normally. Ah! He always uses his claws. And in the beginning I thought it was just because he's small, but I think he's just stupid. He doesn't learn. Problem is if I were now to remove my foot, it's gonna get worse. Because he then thinks, oh, it's trying to flee. Let's hold on even tighter. With even more claws.
Rip you apart!
Let me... Oh, under the gates is this gatehouse. It's over the gates. Would be more appropriate, but I guess. Now this would be the main entrance. I think, yeah. There is exactly one guy we can kill. Oh, a second guy.
Guide my blade.
Oh, it's a retriever. Okay. That is a not so fun enemy, so gonna do that in turn-based mode. Sweet. Sealer. What's going on? Now it's working. For whatever reason, it didn't work before. We got a level up. Sweet. Now, let me just go here first, because there is a secret entrance here. Or a secret door, which I'm not quite remembering where it leads. I think inside the castle. And it does. Now, I'm... Oh, Carter. I am gonna have a little break. Gonna have to stretch my legs and visit the quieter part of the swamp. I'll see you back in... Oh, and ad break is starting soon anyway. See? I have impeccable timing. I'll see you back in 5 minutes. Alright? Bye-bye. Hey, I'm back. Oh. Minnow with the twerking. Let us do the levels real quick. Shouldn't take too long. I'm level 9 already. Alright. Ah, God damn it. Hello. I'm here. Level 9 already. Okay. So, I had a plan to respec my characters, and I think I'm gonna wait until they're all level 10. And I'm gonna... Okay, wait a second. We hit flat-footed opponents. Could be fun, actually. But... I want him to be even better at buffing the team. That's his shtick. Which means I'm probably gonna get rid of Dazzling Display and Cleave as well for him. He's not our main attacker. He's there to buff our team. And do a little bit of attacking on the side, of course, but mainly he's there to increase the damage potential and the survivability of our team. What do we have? Raging Barbarian gets a bite attack, which is just another attack for all of us. Celestial Totem. While raging, this effect bestows upon the barbarian a halo of gleaming light. It shines as if it were daylight and triggers an invisibility purge effect in the barbarian's space and adjacent area. Only affects non-good creatures. Okay. That would be just the gateway to the greatest Celestial Totem, which gives us spell resistance, which is sick. Also +2 to all saving throws against spells and effects from evil creatures, which is also very good. But with the caveat, only against spells with the evil descriptor. But those usually are the most painful ones. Could also just go straight up damage reduction. Which we could take up to 3 times, which gives us minus a flat damage reduction of 6, which isn't bad. Fortitude immune to sickened and nauseated, which is also good. The Reckless Stance. Is that the one we want? No. The Lethal Stance we already have. Prerequisite for deadly accuracy. That we don't have yet, right? Just... Oh yeah, we need level 16 for lethal accuracy. Deadly accuracy, we already have. Lethal accuracy is the next one, but we need level 16 for it. Swift foot we could take, so everyone just gets a 10-foot enhancement to movement speed. Let me go with the Celestial Totem due to... I mean, the invisibility purge itself isn't really a bad thing. But the Greater Celestial Totem is the real deal here. So. Oh, and we get another Rage Power anyways on this level. Sweet. We need level 10 for the Greater Totem. And we could just go Animal Fury for 1 additional attack. Sweet. Shimmering blue and gold radiance surrounds you, enhancing arcane spells cast. Any arcane spell cast by a creature within 10 feet. +1 enhancement bonus. Okay. And is cast as if one of either extend or reach spell has been applied to it. 1 round per level. That's also quite cool. Blink is great. Delay Poison is really good. Communal. Let me go with Delay Poison. Just an overall good support spell. The Titan Fighter gets a level. Improved cleaving finish. The improved critical... I could take... The threat is doubled, and it leads to... well, improved critical mythic, multiplier, and improved critical. Yeah, critical threat range is increased by 1. But the improved critical is something we're gonna get through the lethal stance on the Skald. So I'm gonna go with... We could go with improved cleaving finish. Could also go with... double slice for more damage on our secondary weapon attacks. We could go with lunge to just increase the reach of our melee attacks at the cost of our AC. Let me take that, actually. That is a pretty good skill to have, especially if we're gonna get rid of her ranged weapons, her reach weapons. Seela will get more spells, I think. Quick channel and selective channel could be fun. No, she doesn't get new spells, I see. Do we have... There we go. If trample is successful, no. The trick riding, I think, is pretty good. We can make a mobility check anyway to see if the enemy hits our mount, and now we can make it twice per round instead of just once. And Mount Skirmisher is fun. If your mount moves its speed or less, you can still make a full attack action, which is funny. I don't know how well that works with our flying attack, but we'll see. Ulbrick, what can you get? Add your wisdom modifier to the number of minutes per day that you can use your shifter aspect ability to assume a minor form. Okay, we're not using that much. Shifter rush? No. Greater weapon focus could work. What else do we have access to? Great Cleave we could take. Let me look here real quick. Reminds me of the Bugbear player race having the extra reach trait, wielding a pike with the reach trait, being able to hit people 20 feet away with melee attack with a melee weapon. Yeah, kind of like that. Cleaving finish, and then we go with intimidation. We could do that with him. Actually, we could do that with him. What do we need? Dazzling display, I think. Yeah. Okay. Because dazzling display leads to dreadful carnage and stuff like that. I don't actually think he's the best option for it. It would be Seela, I guess, because of the high charisma bonus, or the main character because of Skald and high charisma bonus, but he's gonna be used as a enhancement monkey. Now, can we... Why can we not take the next step after Dazzling Display? Isn't that a combat feed? Yeah, Corrigan Smashes, for example. Dreadful Carnages. Why is it not on the list then? Cats are having a field day with some boxes in the hallway. Oh, I need persuasion. Okay. I don't think I can get to 6. Cannot. But that isn't that bad. I can just use Shattered Defenses. Actually, that would come after Corrigan Smash. So Intimidating Prowess for now, I guess. Yeah. Nenio remains a scroll savant. And gets... What can we give you? Ambuscading Spell? Huh. What is the Arcane Spirit? No. Actually, let's see if there's something here. Whenever you cast a spell that appears on both the Wizard and Alchemist spell list, you treat your cast level as 1 higher, and Euler's Blessing is on both Wizard and Druid spell list. Okay. Oh god. I could just take brew potions with her. So I can actually brew potions with her. I think I'm gonna go with that. The Phantasmal Web is great. And... The Icy Prison is pretty good. I'm gonna go with that. And yeah, Ranger. That's her class. And I'm gonna switch her from Espionage Expert to a different subclass, basically. Because the Espionage Expert, I think, doesn't get the Animal Companion. Yeah. She gets Slayer traits, though, I guess. So. Well, let's just go with Hammer the Gap for now. I'm gonna have to respec her anyway, so. Do. Doody-doo.
I'll prove I am the best.
Oh, by the way. You just resummon Bismuth. He should now be big enough to mount.
This is not
But he isn't. Why is he not? He is level 5. Increase the size when the druid reaches 4th or 7th level.
We will win this
Weird.
war.
I'm always open to ideas. Nice try. Didn't work though.
But Parker gets a level. There we go. One more point. Dex. And he gets multi-attack. Sweet.
I will help. where I
Sealer
can.
now has to remount Parker because of the level up.
Please, allow me. I sense something.
Yeah, you are allowed. Sweet.
This is
Stealth forward, please.
interesting. I
Oh,
will
God
defend
damn
my
it.
dream. Prepare
yeah.
yourself.
Bismuth 1. You could go this way. Oh. The flying attack got taken off again. Why ever? Go here to prepare for next round. Bismuth 2 can go like this. And the Neo can go this way. Main character can go this way. Can you charge someone? No, he's just out of range. Now I can go 5 feet this way. Then do a full attack on this guy. Oh wow. Oh wow. Ah, okay, yeah, sure, miss, whatever. Sealer. Do like they do in the bakery, make a pancake. Ah. Oh wow. Another trap, who would have guessed? Okay. Ulbrich, would you do the honors? Turn back grabber on. Grappler, I think it's called. Yeah. Grabber. No, I was right. Yeah. Nenio can cast a spell.
I'll remove this obstacle.
What? You can hit a guy. Okay. Or not, I guess. Wow. pew pew, if you will. Okay, that one's gone. That one's gone. He's grabbed. Okay.
Into the fray.
Okay, everyone keep staying where you are right now. Because I have to disable these traps.
I finished here. Is there more?
There may be more. I have to look. No, doesn't look like it.
I finished here. Is there more?
Now we're safe. They're all masterwork weapons, sweet. Oh, some gates got opened. What's this loot? Caustic mold. What was that loot randomizer mod you mentioned earlier? For Baldur's Gate 3? Fate's Equipment Distribution, FED.
Can't make the demons wait.
I know it's on Nexus mods, and I'm pretty sure it is in the built-in mod launcher as well. Now, do we have... Did we visit everything? I think we did. Let me just sell stuff real quick then. Once again. Now, my idea that I started to mention earlier and then kind of just got held up. I want to do shorts for the skill trees or skill, basically the build for the characters I want to use. But because it's almost at the end game we reach level 20, I'm thinking about doing it in 2 steps. So once for level 10 and once for level 20 then. Or maybe I start even earlier and split it up in 3. So 6, 12, 20 for example. Or 7, 14, 20. I'm not sure yet, but that's something I want to do. Question is, should I record this live on stream? Do you wish to see me respec 6 characters on stream? Because it's gonna take a little while. I have no problem doing it off stream. I still don't have an alchemist's kit. God damn it. So, let me buy that alchemist's kit then. His Garms should be here somewhere. There we go. First of all, selling stuff I don't need. Scimitar I'm gonna keep. Another javelin I don't need. That I don't need. No. No. Not really. It's just a +1. That also is just a +1. I don't have anyone using battle axes, so let's go. Because we now have another scimitar, a better one. I can sell one of the +1s. That can go, that can go, that can go. That I'm gonna keep just for the style. I have enough of the charisma stuff already. Deal. Now, am I typing? Scimitar. We have Blade of Order, which is a +2 scimitar. Whenever the wielder of this +2 scimitar lands a hit with it on a chaotic evil creature, it applies -1 penalty to that creature's damage rolls until the end of combat. Penalty stacks up to 5 times. That is pretty good, actually, because he doesn't get a saving throw against it. And many of the demons are chaotic evil. I'm gonna buy that. Get rid of that one. Here. Then we have Falchions. There we have a special one. Whenever this +2 Cold Iron Falchion lands a hit on a creature that is under any hex effect, it deals additional damage. Be kind of interested in chatting about how the classes and feats differ between Pathfinder and D&D 5e. I mean, we can do that anytime. You just have to ask me, and I'm gonna try to explain it at least. I forgot to buy it. I'm stupid. No, I bought it already. Nice. And now, spellbook. Sila has a new spell slot. We'll go with protection from chaos and evil communal. It's holding for a minute, so we can Aura of Greater Courage, 10 minutes per level. Yes, yes. And they do differ somewhat, especially because we are now we have to differentiate between Pathfinder 1 First Edition and Pathfinder 2nd Edition. And the Pathfinder video game has a somewhat of a combination of the two, more leaning to the First Edition, but some aspects that are gonna get more built, more expanded in 2nd Edition are already present here. Yeah, let's go with that one. That we already have. We don't have a new slot, but we have level 5 spell slots now. Phantasmal Web, and then the Icy Prison twice. And one new spell slot for you. How long does this hold? Let me take it another time. Yeah. And now we rest once more. I still forgot to buy the Alchemist set. Alchemist. Oh, he does not sell it. That's bad. Can't really buy it if he isn't selling it, right? No, doesn't seem to be here. Even looking through it real quick. No. Okay. Now we can rest. Begin resting. Canabris burned down before I even arrived. What a tragedy. Now my article on the city will be incomplete. What's interesting about surface cities? Noisy, senseless, stinking places. But they do burn nicely. Fucking Windwalk. Unbelievable. She's such a menace to society, I swear. Why are the bismuths still small? Come on. Oh, like normal size, not big. Do we have to be level 12 then? Or 11? It's our character level -4, right? And either 4th or 7th level he's gonna grow. Considering he didn't grow yet.
I crave your commands.
Yeah, still can't mount it. Now. Let's go towards the inner city gates. Let's chat with the queen first real quick. I've been waiting for this so long. It's time to retake Drezen. I knew it. So.
The mortals are slaughtering us. How can this be?
Stop talking. Fight.
One blow of a monstrous fist turns the head of the demon into a bloody pulp.
There! That's what happens to cowards! Get it together, you maggots, and we'll destroy them!
Quiet. Don't make me mad.
There they are! There they are! They're coming!
Mura points at you, your union. Intimidate 30. Hey you, demons! Think about it. Who are you more afraid of? Him or me? I failed. Aww. The demons look cautiously at their leader and only close their ranks still further.
Me, of course. If you're smarter, you'd be afraid of me too.
Oh, we do have the queen on our side, so...
This demon is more dangerous than anything we've encountered here before. Let's attack together. This is our chance.
The queen and her bodyguards reach you in a few quick strides.
Death to the mortals!
Get ready. Oh, I have been born ready, trust me. Okay, there we go. First activate this buff. And then activate this buff. Then I think I can move a little bit. Yeah. Can't really do anything else. I'm just trying to stay in range for my buffs to trigger. Rushale. We can go a little bit further. Then Ranger's Bond. A ranger forms a bond with his companions. This bond allows him to spend a move action to grant half his favorite enemy bonus against a single target of the appropriate type to all enemies within 30 feet who can see or hear him. This bonus lasts for a number of rounds equal to the ranger's wisdom modifier, minimum 1. So, just use this real quick. Bismuth. Oh, Bismuth 1. Can go here and be a distraction to the Babao. Full brick, however. Use this buff. Activate this. Do a flying attack. Sweet. Fail the concentration check to dispel magic. So you wanted to turn off our debuffs, our buffs. Wait. Smite, but she would have to move for that, right? And now he can still smite you. He survived a full frontal sealer attack, so... Is that just enemies? Yes. Sweet. And now Windwalk. It's just out of reach to do a charge attack. Okay.
Stop. No match for me.
You cannot charge either. It's bullshit that for charging your enemies are in the way. Your allies are in your way. But it is what it is. So let me move to be in range again for all my allies. Then I can do the Instrument of Freedom on an enemy. And it worked. Hey!
Dreams, demon.
Grey Ball!
You and Willdus will regret this. I'll find you and shove your entrails down your throat.
Damn it. I was supposed to kill him on the spot.
Hey, we did it! Grey Ball! A dark-haired dwarf, panting, shoots your look filled with indignation and disappointment. However, he manages to compose himself and his voice sounds polite, if a little morose. Greetings. Funny meeting anyone here. Were you really going to kill a Balor with a dagger? Your words vex the dwarf. Eyes blazing with irritation, he answers you in a stern and hostile tone. I'd think again before laughing at me and questioning my competence. Clearly the dagger was charmed. It was supposed to take Drezen's life almost instantly, but the one who gave me that weapon bungled things somehow, and my quarry was able to escape. Damn it. Chaotic. I'm not laughing at you, I'm admiring you. That was a spectacular entrance. The dwarf bows his head politely. Why did you attack that demon? The dwarf casts an angry look at the spot where his victim was just standing, but composes himself and tries to answer politely. I've been paid for his head. Who is your client? I'm afraid that's confidential. As a professional, I'm obliged to keep my client's name a secret. Fight for me. Grinning, the dwarf answers somewhat arrogantly. I'm not sure you can afford my services. And right now, you would be better off with a unit of infantry than an expensive loner like me. No time for chatting. The dwarf shrugs and takes a long pipe out of his pocket. Apparently, the chaos around you doesn't stop him from enjoying some fine tobacco. I'm not sure you have anywhere to rush to. The gates are blocked, and it would take you an eternity to clear the rocks away. It's unlikely you'll be going any further than this courtyard for the foreseeable future. Dwarf permits himself a dramatic pause. Unless you're insane enough to enter with a small number of companions. There are several passages to the fortress on the walls, meant for archers, but they're all bottlenecks. If all of your soldiers try to rush in there, the demons will slaughter them. But a small group of skilled warriors stand a chance. They can climb the wall and enter the fortress, relying on their wit and their skills. Wait, a dwarf went after a demon with a dagger? Yeah, we encountered Greyboar before. The Tower of Astaroth was the assassin that killed one of the enemies there as soon as we started the fight. It is Greyboar. That's what he does. He's basically an assassin, but he gets hired by demons to kill other demons. So he's pretty good at killing demons. Yeah. Let me see if there is more stuff to loot in the courtyard. Doesn't look like it. Not really. So we are going to take Greyboar's advice and just sneak in with our team through the... Where's Ulbrich? Okay, yes. Through the opening in the wall. Oh, there we go. We have some stuff we've missed to loot, which is fine to do now. Sweet. There we go. And more healing potions is never a bad thing. Lee. But Minnow, I'm taking that as you would have no problems me doing the respecking on stream.
What's that there?
Yeah, what is it? Oh, a trap.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
What? What's that? Oh, the Whispers of Madness, yeah. Demonic spirits haunt the walls of the dungeon, and while their constant whispering never becomes loud enough to allow intelligible speech to be heard, the constant murmurs grate on the nerves. After every 10 minutes spent in the dungeon, non-chaotic evil creatures must succeed at a DC 14 will save to resist taking 2 points of charisma damage as the whispering slowly drives them mad. Yes, it would be fun to me at least, because I like seeing the weird combos that can happen. Okay, then I will do it on stream. I have no problems with that. If at least one person would like to see it, that's good enough for me. How about Pinko? The archer as well. Sweet. Yeah. Get out of this. Regular dagger I don't need. Those I can take, however. There are some very fun,
Just here. Is there more?
very fun combos you can do.
See what we can do.
Some of them are just very standard. If you know the system a little bit, there are some combination of skills that just work very well. The Cornigan Smash, for example, it's basically an intimidation build. So you need a character with high... You're interested too? Duragor? We have 2 people already. We're gonna do this. The Cornigan Smash is basically an intimidation build. So you need someone with high charisma and or high strength. Ideally both. So a paladin is a prime example for that. If I wouldn't play Sela as mounted cavalry, she would be immediately the choice for this. I'm still thinking about whether the mounted feats are actually good enough to justify not having the intimidation feat line. Because, where do we have it? Martial class, there we go. They aren't bad, don't get me wrong. Mobility check to negate a hit, and then we can do it twice. Is good. It's just basically twice per round a chance to not get hit, even if you would get hit normally, or your mount would get hit. Yeah, that's mounted combat. Then we have Indomitable Mount once per round. When your mount fails a saving throw, you can make a mobility check to see if it doesn't happen. And the Spirited Charges just deal double damage with melee weapons. And I think you need mounted combat. Yeah, you need mounted combat to get that. These are basically the ones I would take anyway, to get the double damage from mounted charge action, because I'm pretty sure the flying attack counts as a charge. Just stand here somewhere. It's not showing up. Can I look at here? There we go. Yeah, the Hippogriff flies straight at the opponent. This ability functions and counts as charging, except it does not require a clear path to the target, can only be used in combat. Target is considered flat-footed against the Hippogriff's first attack, made as part of the flying attack. Flat-footed means they lose the dex bonus to AC, if they have one. So the Spirited Charge deals double damage if you do a charging attack. But a long spear does a long spear, and I think the regular spears as well, do double damage already if you are using them on a mount. I don't know where that is listed actually. I don't know if it is listed anywhere, to be honest. Might be one of those quote-unquote hidden stats. I know that spears and long spears do double damage. I'm pretty sure it was listed somewhere. I think it was in the mount activity you have, saddle up. While mounted, you'll deal double damage with short spear, spear, or long spear when using the charge action. You deal double damage through the spear. You deal double damage through the Spirited Charge, which should be quadruple damage. Which gets multiplied again if you're dealing a critical hit. The long spear has a 3 times multiplier. So I'm not actually sure if it is quadruple damage or just triple damage. So you get basically twice the damage through Spirited Charge, and then 1 instance of damage on top through using a long spear. Not sure how the calculations actually work. I just know that both of them work at the same time. Stack. And then I could use the other feats to not go for Indomitable Mount and Trick Riding. And maybe even get rid of Outflank for the time being. Even though it is a really good skill, especially for someone using a mount. Because you can get the Outflank feat to the mount as well. So you just get... outflanking in the tabletop would be if you are on opposite sides of the enemy, so you have him in between you and an ally. But in the game, it's just if you're next... If at least two of your characters are next to the enemy, he's outflanked. He's flanked, and then outflank triggers, giving you a +4 bonus instead of a +2 bonus to attack rolls. So... but we could replace these 3 skills with some of the intimidation feats and make her more of a debuff character as well. Considering one of them triggers when you kill an enemy, and Sealer kills enemies pretty consistently. And she has high strength and high charisma, which you can use with the intimidating prowess. You can use your strength modifier in addition to your charisma modifier for intimidation skill checks, which is what the feats do. You're basically mass fear. You kill an enemy and you fear the entire room. That's just one of the more commonly used builds. So you have pretty fun stuff. In general, the way I play it is already a build in and of itself, that I focus very much on melee combat, or melee combatants, due to me being a skald and buffing melee combatants to high heaven. Yaniel! There we go. Knew she was here somewhere. Yaniel. An old woman, half-elf by her appearance, hangs limp, the shackles. Her head is slumped down to her chest and strands of dirty grey hair cover her face. Her rags don't conceal the poor woman's horrible condition. Her body is covered in old scars and fresh wounds. A piece of flesh has been torn from her left leg, and there are numerous fang marks on her arms. Her right wrist appears to have been gnawed, and the hand has withered. It's hard to believe that life still lingers in such a mutilated body, but the woman raises her head with effort. Clear blue eyes stare back at you from under her grey eyelashes. Crusaders, here. I thought I was delirious when I heard the sounds of battle. For so many years. Are we really taking Drezen? Break the shackles. I will help you. The freed woman leans heavily against the wall. Thank you. After so many years. Finally. Who are you, and how did you end up here? My name won't mean anything to you. It's been so many years. My name is Yaniel. I used to be a knight of the Citadel, when Drezen was still a proud Crusader stronghold. On the day Drezen fell, I was covering the refugee retreat. Alas, I was taken alive by the spawn of the abysses that flooded the city. Ever since then, I've been locked up here, within these walls that were once my home, now a prison and a torture chamber. The woman drops her head heavily to her chest. Darren, Yaniel. Why, that name is remembered throughout Mendev to this day. Friends, we are in the presence of a living legend. Or rather, a half-living one. Ember. Yaniel? Oh, I know that name. They used to have marches in the river city in her honor. But that was a very long time ago. It must be so strange to feel alive when you have been dead to the world for so long. Sealer can't hold back an astonishing yelp. You've been in this dungeon since the day Drezen fell, sister? But that's over 70 years. Rachel, I'm impressed by your resilience, Knight. I wonder if I would keep my mind and self-control over so many years of torture. It's a serious question. Darren, are you feeling quite well, Paralictor? That's an awfully bold confession for you. Rachel, the gnome pays no attention to the ASMR's barbed comment. Social frowns. So many years of torture and helplessness. It hurts to even think about it. We'll heal your wounds, Yaniel. Believe me, the nightmare is over. Finian, the talking weapon. Yaniel! Yaniel herself? You don't know me, although I don't mind meeting you. But I went to your memorial service. It was painful for everyone, but your memory brought people together. Many say that we can't give up because Yaniel didn't give up till the end. So all this is not in vain, only I thought you were younger. I have no idea who this is. The name of this woman must not be important enough for me to remember her. Lawful. You're well remembered, Yaniel. Those who you saved made your name a legend. I have your sword, Radiance, with me, and I wish to return it to you. The old woman listens to you, slightly tilting her head, but winces when you hand her the sword. She looks down at her mutilated, shriveled hand. I have no way to hold the sword. My time has passed. Let it serve new heroes. It would only be a bitter reminder of the past in my hands. So you saw Drezen before its fall. The Sword of Valor, the days of the First Crusade. Oh, Durugor, it's time for me to sleep. I want to even wake up today. Good night and see you on Wednesday. Good night, Durugor. See you on Wednesday. Have a nice sleep. And thank you for being here. It was very fun having you. So you saw Drezen before its fall. Getting tired as well. The Sword of Valor in the days of the First Crusade? Yaniel. Oh yes, I saw that. I saw all that. The woman smiles a strange smile. The walls of the city seemed indestructible, like mountains. They were not Drezen's true defense. The sword was. It alone weakened the demons and stopped them from teleporting here freely. It gave the defenders here hope. So it was until the ambitious and arrogant young Staunton brought the city to ruin. He stole the banner and doomed Drezen to fall. Staunton was once a strong fighter, the bane of demons, but he became the executioner of his comrades. Such things happen. Wenduak. I've seen this Staunton. A spineless weakling he is. It wasn't his arrogance that led him to ruin, it was his weakness and willingness to lick the boots of anyone who demanded it. Camellia. Strange to hear talk of bootlicking from someone who can't get enough of her master's boots. How are you any better than Staunton? Wenduak. It is an honor to serve an honorable master. I serve the best of the best. But Staunton would grovel before any riffraff. Don't dare compare me to him. Do you know where the Sword of Valor is? The woman closes her eyes. I feel its presence, even now when the sword is weak and dormant. It is near in this very citadel. There's a passage from my prison to it. Keep going through the dungeon and you'll find the banner. Why did the demons do all this to you? The woman closes her eyes and speaks pensively in a measured, introspective manner. The demons, if you think about it, they're interesting creatures. They appeared when mortal souls touched the fabric of the abyss, and they always carried with them the imprint of humanity. It is distorted, but visible. You might expect entirely inhuman thought and action from the spawn of the plane of primal chaos, but in fact they are often mundane and relatable. And one of the manifestations of this deep humanity is the demon's love of trophies. I am one such trophy. A living reminder of the day that they washed over the strongest Crusader fortress like a tidal wave and turned it into their den. Ulbrich. I heard Fae enjoy toying with mortals. They kidnap them, bewitch them, keep them on a leash. I never thought I'd see one of their prisoners with my own eyes. Daniel. Fae. She's taken aback and gives Ulbrich an astonished look. What do Fae have to do with this? But you are correct about one thing. Woe to the mortal who becomes a plaything of higher powers, be it demons, angels, or Fae. I have to go. Stay here and wait for help. My people will find you when the city has been freed. All right. We'll talk later. So that is an actual living legend.
Here we go.
Clear the blockade.
I found
Sweet loot.
something.
Defense by offense. Okay. This +2 mithril karma grants the wielder +1 dodge bonus to AC.
I can handle it.
Yeah, not a bad thing to have.
What's that there?
Oi. To sneeze.
You call?
These,
I finished.
disarm that trap.
Is there more?
We are the light. They are the darkness.
They get turned into mincemeat real fast. Oh, there's a trap on that chest.
I'm glad I was useful.
Not anymore.
I finished here. Is there more?
Intelligence and charisma scores. Sweet. I don't think any one of us need both. And the AC bonus to against undead isn't really as important for her for now. I'm gonna give it to her. The White Wind's Cloak. This damaged coat can now be worn only as a cloak and only by a non-evil aligned creature. If this cloak is worn by a character with no levels in Duelist class, such character will get the Precise Strike ability. If this cloak is worn by a Duelist, she gets +4 competence bonus on attack rolls. While parrying. Additionally, Precise Strike. It also allows the wearer to cast a Sacred Nimbus spell 3 times per day as a 9th level cleric. Precise Strike. A duelist gains the ability to strike precisely with a light or one-handed piercing weapon, adding a quarter of her level as a bonus to her damage rolls. Do we have? Is that a piercing weapon? I don't think so. It's slashing. That's not a one-handed weapon. That's not a one-handed weapon either. Doesn't really count as a weapon, kind of. It's not a one-handed weapon either. So, Cloak doesn't really do anything for the characters we have now. Although, no, that's a slashing weapon as well. At the very least, it's stuff we can sell. So. There we go. That is the Sword of Valor. Just take these. can open this door
I finished here. Is there more?
and loot stuff. Something else here? Not really. Another door to pick open.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
There's something to remove our... Sweet. Remove our corruption again if we want to rest once more. We do have a liquid shadow. 1 minute per level and cast level 3, so for 3 limits. Prevents shadow veil damage for the duration. Okay. And the Bastard Sword of Hope. Whenever the wielder of this +2 mithril Bastard Sword confirms a critical hit with it, restores 1d8 plus 5 HP to the wielder. Can only be wielded by lawful good, lawful neutral, or neutral good characters. Knowledge Arcana. The pain and fear of the people who died here are powering an evil magic, which fills the citadel with whispers of madness. Fervent whispering is concentrated around this stone. A multitude of voices whisper prayers to several gods at once, both the perished and the living. A crude inscription is carved on the stone. Pray with us, it reads. A fervent whispering is concentrated around the stone. A multitude of voices speak several ancient languages at once. A crude inscription is carved on the stone. Talk to us, reads. And fervent whispers, a multitude of voices whisper spells and spells of dispel and banishment magic, pronouncing them erratically, halting, then trying again. A crude inscription is carved on the stone. Repeat after us. So it's Lore Religion, Knowledge World, and Knowledge Arcana. I am trying Knowledge World first. We succeeded. Sweet. Knowledge Arcana. We succeeded as well. Lore Religion is the hardest.
It's either us or
We
them.
failed. Okay. That's not good.
Your struggles end here.
Try that again.
Danger ahead.
My lucky day.
Okay, we can try it multiple times, but each time we try, more enemies get summoned.
A failure is just a step to no time for debates.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I don't think we have anyone left. Could check.
This was simple enough.
Oh, now it worked. Sweet. And now the whispers are gone. But we have negative levels on many of our characters. Oh, wow. And to remove a negative level, I think we need restoration. Except that it also dispels temporary negative level or one permanent negative level. Okay. Use, and it's gone. Use, and they're gone completely. Wenduak has it. It's gone. Now let's see. Bismuth has it. Parker has it. Parker is more important. Info. Heal does not remove negative levels or restore permanent ability. Okay. Lesser restoration. It's just for... It does not restore permanent ability drain and no level drain. Okay. We have a wand of restoration we don't have. Coming back from the dead. Okay. Do we have
Rely on me.
a spell restoration? Don't think we have actually.
Anything new?
Oh, you only have Arcane spells?
Here we go again.
No restoration here either. Doesn't look like it.
Let's see what we can do.
I am yours to command.
No reason to pause.
Ability, cure light wounds,
Are we ready to move out?
quicken, reach.
Help me sway from my path.
No.
I feel like a chosen one.
Well, at least we got rid of that madness stuff.
You'll make a fine trophy.
Well, he's gone. That leads... I think both of them lead towards where we want to go in the end. Enemy.
Should have listened to
Oh.
reason.
Big enemy because he has a name.
Do not fear. Do not.
So this is who was making all that noise. I'm going to hush you now. Arushale can use that spell real quick. Then just use Ranger's Bond. I don't know if it will help against the guy, but it could. It's a half elf. I don't think she has bonuses against half elves. But oh well. Oh, we got him grappled at least. That's something. Off real quick. Let me go a little bit further.
Is that treasure?
Yeah, apparently I've seen treasure. Okay. Oh. That's not good. There are NPCs here as well. Hey, sweet, and we tripped him. Dominate spell failed. Yeah. I thought as much. Let me throw a firebolt. Fireball, I'm sorry. Like so. Sweet. And Windwalk can then try to kill the guy. Wow. She did it. Dominate. Flying attack to take out that guy. Big boss and it worked. So, looking at the calculations again, because I said earlier that Spirited Charge and using a spear on while mounted should give quadruple damage. It's not quite right. It gives triple damage because it adds 100% damage basically, which is why we see plus 13 through strength enhancement, favored enemy, and others gives us plus 13. We get the same bonus through Spirited Charge, so double damage, and then Spear Charge, triple damage. But still, just 3 times the damage, whatever you do.
I will resist.
He's gone. And he's gone as well. Wow. They have Masterwork daggers, so I'm gonna take those. Wand of Magic Missile and Frostlight Mace. Okay. There's stuff. There are old, ragged books in rare languages on the shelf. Some of them are bound in leather, and it doesn't look like calf skin. Well, we know what that is then.
Is that a trap?
Food. This one we have. Is there... Ah. The wall in this place looks fragile. There's a ghastly stench coming through the tiny cracks. We failed the check, so it took us 3 hours.
Here we go.
Wait. Why can't we go through now? Oh. Okay. Whatever. Yeah.
It is no trouble.
Oh. Let me disarm that trap.
I finished here. Is there more?
Ah, sweet. He's gone, and he's gone, and he's gone. Okay. Oh, yeah. Shit. Loot. Die solemn hour. Give Irabeth her family sword, which bears the name Solemn Hour. This sword of light steel has no adornments, except for a small symbol of Iomede on its hilt, surrounded by the words, "Spare us from evil in this solemn hour."
I finished here. Is there more?
Oh yeah, right. Staunton Vane's brother. I'm gonna take a little 5-minute break. Because I think an ad break should be starting soon anyway. And I need refreshments. And I have to stretch my legs a little bit. I'll meet you here again in 5 minutes. And I'll run the ads right quick. So be right back. Hey, I'm back. No? Oh. Tap back into the game. Joran Vane.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
That blurb edition was such a good idea. I love it. Oh yeah, Kaylina, because you have had your break. In the suggestion channel, You can put suggestions for sound bits you want me to add to blurb. You can check out the website. If I remember to put the link in the somewhere on Discord after the stream, I will do so. If not, it's gonna happen tomorrow morning. Well, tomorrow morning for me. Where you can just browse what's there, and I think you can even add custom ones yourself. So if you have some Mimi sounds or something like that you want me to add, just put it in the suggestion channel. That's it. Joran Vane. Compared to the deplorable state the city is in, this room is remarkably clean and orderly. Its simple furnishing looks solid and made to last. A man you met in Canabris is standing by the anvil. Blacksmith Joran Vane. On seeing you, he raises his bushy grey brows in surprise. So, this is who's been making all the noise around here. Well, come on in, have a seat. Arushale. I could hear the ringing of your anvil from my cell. I thought the only things being forged in the demon-controlled city of Drezen would be chains and spikes for cruel torture. But the music of your forge never seemed evil to me. Joran Vane. Thanks for the kind words. You must have good ears if you heard my forge all the way down from the dungeons. And you must be that treacherous demoness Staunton was talking about. Well, nice to meet you. If paladins go over to the demon side, there must be demons going over to the paladin side, or it wouldn't be fair, would it? What are you doing here? Well, what I do everywhere. I forge metal. Everyone can fight, right? Breaking, destroying, anyone you ask, they're ready to do it. Creating things, on the other hand, that takes a little extra knack. Social. You're a true artist, Joran. I remember coming into your forge one day to buy a new knife, and I spent a whole hour there just watching you work. Watching you beat your hammer on the iron carefully, lovingly, like setting a brush to canvas. Joran. Thanks for the kind words. How's the knife? Working fine? Alas, it's back in Canabris along with everything else. How did you get here? Well, you know, my brother is here. You know him, Staunton. Yes, I know. There's a noose waiting for him in Canabris for treason. I told him not to get involved with that crazy woman. But when did he ever listen to me? The horned wretch promised him heaps of gold and he believed her. So he came here with her. So he came here with her. Jesus Christ, it's getting late. He's some sort of military leader here, but there's no one to lead except for all sorts of vermin. And to everyone he's a traitor worse than Aurelu, but to me he's still my brother. I couldn't leave him, bad lot that he is. I followed him, tried to talk him out of it, but it didn't work, he wouldn't listen. Now I've taken up here, working like I do. Is Staunton here? Where else would he be? Not in Canabris, that's for sure. Dwarf gives you a reproachful look. Of course, he's done things in the past, but the Crusaders just never cut him any slack. He tried for a decade to atone what he did, then 2 decades, then 3, half a century. And still they treated him like dirt. So my brother lashed out. He did a bad thing, sure, but who wouldn't in his place? He's not made of stone or copper, even if he is a dwarf. That crazy eyeless hag with horns, she got into his head. Demons are like that, you know. They can tempt. Among the Crusaders, my brother was the lowest of the low, but here he commands power and respect. And he doesn't think of the cost. Ha! Joran waves his hand, clearly vexed. Regil, every betrayer has their own sob story to excuse their actions. And each one thinks they're different from the rest. That they alone should be understood and shown mercy. I'm sick of hearing it. Joran Vane. No, I'm not making excuses for him. My brother is a dum-dum and he'll get his. I'm not talking about mercy either. It's just sad it ended this way. If everything turned out differently, maybe he'd He's storming Drezen with you now. Until today, Yaniel was kept and tortured here. She was the hero of the First Crusade and your friend. How could Staunton stand by and let that happen? What? Dwarf seemed stunned. He thought Yaniel was dead. My brother mourned her death as much as the fall of Drezen. She couldn't be here. My brother would have known. He would have done something. Go and talk to Yaniel if you don't believe me. Doran looks at you heavily for a while. I have to choose whether I believe you or trust everything I know and love about my brother. I'll choose the latter. Staunton wouldn't allow Yaniel to be treated cruelly, and that means you're either lying or mistaken. Darren, you may have noticed lately that your brother has changed somewhat. Befriending demons leaves its mark. I fear his personal moral standards may have dropped. If I had to be more precise, I'd say they're currently hovering somewhere around the level of the Abyss. Joran Vane, I don't believe it. Demons are bad enough, but Staunton torturing Yaniel? Listen, I know my brother. I know how low he has fallen, but that simply isn't possible. I remember in Canabris you said you would reforge the scabbard for Radiance. I did, that's true, and that means I've done it. Joran Vane always delivers on his word. Morals. The blacksmith opens a chest that stands near the anvil and carefully takes out a gilded scabbard. As soon as the sword is inside it, it begins to radiate warmth. The steel blade, darkened by time, becomes bright and shiny before your eyes. You see, the sword recognizes you. I don't like to brag, but this scabbard is even finer than the one I once made for Yaniel. Well, a good sword needs a good scabbard, right? Use it well and remember me in your prayers. We are storming Drezen. We've nearly conquered the city. You are free. Joran Vane. Am I? The blacksmith shakes his head and shows you his hands. See for yourself. I'm not wearing any shackles. What keeps me here is stronger than chains. It's called brotherly love. And you can't free me from it. Even Staunton himself couldn't break it, no matter how hard he tried. So it turns out that I am stuck here. Where my silly brother goes, I go. Wendwak. You two brothers deserve each other. I don't know what's worse, being Staunton Vane, or laying down your life for Staunton Vane. The blacksmith makes a helpless gesture. Oh well, everyone has it rough now. That's just the way it is. I might have been stupid following my brother, but sometimes people have this thing called principles. And when they're put to the test, it doesn't matter if it's smart or stupid. It only matters if you sacrifice them or you don't. I have to go. Wait. Your cause is good, and I like you. But blood is thicker than water. Of course, Staunton is wholly to blame and his sentence is fair, but a brother is a brother, and I won't let anyone kill him. You'll have to kill me first. Regil, I respect principles. It will be an honor for me to kill you. Camellia, in Canabris I had a rapier that was made by you. It was a fine piece, and you made the best knives in the city. Sharp, easy to clean. It would be a shame to leave Drezen without its master craftsman, but if you wish to die alongside your useless brother, we will respect your wishes. Social, a brother's a brother. Social repeats the blacksmith's words as if tasting them, and frowns without saying a word. Good. Come with me. Maybe together we can convince him to change his mind. The dwarf shakes his head regretfully. No, I'm sorry, but no. I know him better than you, believe me. He's gone too far. No one can convince him, not me, not you, not even Torak himself. Ember. But why do we have to fight, Mr. Joram? You're so good. In the River City, I loved going to your forge in winter to warm myself. Ah, wait, Cat is doing stupid stuff again? Somehow cables are his favorite snack. And I don't know why. In In the river city, I loved going to your forge in the winter to warm myself. I would sit and listen to your anvil sing its song. Ting. God damn it. Ting, ting, ting. And you never chased me away. You even gave me bread sometimes, or a candy. And now you want us to kill you? Why? Joran Vane. God damn it. I'm gonna have to throw the cat out of the streaming room. Give me a second. Hey, 2 in the morning. Perfect time for a cat to have his 5 minutes. Sometimes good people have to kill each other. Just our lot. Nothing we can do about it. Darren, I generously toss crusts to a little beggar girl, while at the same time helping my demon collaborating brother, whose actions have led to the deaths of entire families. Aren't I just a bleeding heart? Darren drawls mockingly. The thought of you going to your grave, wallowing in your own self-righteousness, is enough to turn my stomach. I do so regret that we did not kill Staunton first. I should have liked to see your reaction, Smith. You're a good sport, die whimpering, knowing your brother was the demon's plaything, and that you were the hypocrite who helped him. You'll both make a fine feast for the worms, at least. Jaren bears his weapon. Enough talk. Words can change what happens next. Defend yourself. And I hate that you can't convince him to not fight you. I don't know if there is a way, because I'm almost certain we can spare Staunton. Just have him imprisoned. But you can't do anything to save Joran. Apparently. Okay.
No match for me.
Solid hit. And he's gone. But we get loot at least. Loot, loot, loot. Wait. All. Use the oldest. A ring of protection +1. A breastplate +1. A warhammer +1. Okay, so we got loot, but it wasn't that good. But we got the upgraded Radiance. This weapon is a +2 cold iron sword. Cold iron longsword. Let me put that on Sela again. Just so she can carry it around with her. The air in the forge is heavy with the supernatural power coming from the anvil. The heat that pulses through the forge is not the heat of an ordinary fire.
I can handle it.
We will win this war.
More loot. Oh, we get cold iron. I'm still not sure what to do with the metals we find. I don't remember that you can use them. Oh.
Will defend my dream.
Hey, Minotaur.
Killing is what I was made for.
Poor guy. Do you have stuff we can loot? Yeah. Now, let me see. Oh yeah, it was here, I think. Where we have something very funny. I think Azurael was it who didn't know you can
Beautiful.
let them do their thing. Like, they're clearly trying... I wasn't sure if it... I'm not sure anymore if it was Azurael or not. To be honest. Yeah, stop. You can go. Yeah. Because if they continue their ritual... They summon the boss. He shouldn't be here initially. Only after they finish their ritual, he gets... he is actually here. So you can get a mini boss fight with quite a bit of experience. Throw around. Let me... do this once. Sila can smite evil. Then still attack him.
Guide my blade.
Look, can maybe attack him. No.
Me to stop.
But you can position yourself a better way.
Match for me.
Sila, not Sila. Nenio can try to... Oh, I don't have Dispel with her. Why do I not have Dispel with her? But I can use Haste. Ulbrich is down for whatever reason.
Desna, guide my hand.
Phew. Yeah, that dazzled. He almost one-shot Ulbrich, one-rounded Ulbrich. Let me see if I can put the Glacial Prison on him. Nope. Fails to overcome spell resistance. Okay. Now I do get 6 attacks per round with Windwalk.
Why am I so weak?
Where's Ulbrich? There's Ulbrich. Oh no. Let me. Is it called Raise that? Scroll of Breath of Life, yeah. Perception and Law Nature. So the others that we don't need. Here we go. And now you just have to actually use it on him. Okay.
Make your peace.
Great. Hila, can you dive bomb him, please? Or not, I guess. No. Why does it not work? Why is the game bugged again? Let me try that Glacial Prison again. Overcome, but he succeeded at a reflex saving throw. Sweet. Yeah. Windog is down. Now the flying attack is working. Hey, I got him down at least. Why didn't he cast the spell though? Okay, I don't want to run away. I'll bring this right around here. He's still not casting it, I don't understand.
I will resist.
Oh, Scorching Rays. Okay. Or not.
I got this.
Just attack him, I guess. As do you. Sweet, he's down. And he gets a unidentified ring, which is fine. He gives us that. And he gives us... Wait. 10,000 experience points. So... Considering we're now at 91,000 and we need 105,000 for the next level. We're halfway through level 10 already. These 10,000 experience points are quite worth something. We have lucky dice. These dice randomly grant the owner +1 luck bonus to an attack or damage rolls or the AC during an enemy attack once per day. This effect lasts for the whole day. Yeah, let's just give that to her. Why not? +1 defense ring. The Ring of Chaotic Fascination. This is a ring of protection +2. Additionally, it increases the DC for all saving throws against spells from the enchantment school the wearer casts by 2. It also grants the wearer +2 bonus on saving throws against spells of the enchantment school. So that is very much something for Nenio. Here we go. Because I'm pretty sure... No, illusion is her main thing. Enchantment... Does she even have many enchantment spells? Not even sure. Not really. Sleep she has, but that's it. Oh well. Oh. More saving slots, spell slots. This loot. And that is a special book again, so info. We learned something new from this book. A magic circle covered with occult symbols. The runes have absorbed all the blood that was spilled in the circle. Can crack open a chest here.
Finished here.
It gives
Is
us a
there
bunch
more?
of spells, which is fun.
Let's see what we can do.
Yeah. Now we can go down this way.
Here we go.
Actually, before we do that, I can rest real quick. Right here. Oh. Bad idea to rest. Stop.
The struggles never cease.
I finished here.
Actually, I don't really need to rest yet. I just need
I am a very popular
to
unlikely
heal.
hero from another planet. Why doesn't anyone here believe it?
Just a passive healing does help quite a bit. For the rest, I can use Cure Wounds. Use until fully healed. Here as well. Use until fully healed. And that's it.
Should I?
But now, let me actually, while we're here, do this spell. Do this spell. We can do this one. And I have more, I think. Yeah, this one is fine. It's rounds per minute, so I'm gonna leave that.
I will help where I can.
Sealer has protection against evil or chaos evil. And the aura of greater courage. A bless spell.
Don't know how I ended up here, but here I am.
Yes, what?
Or you can do. Displacement is round, but see invisibility is 10 minutes per level. Blur is also 10 minutes per level. We're gonna give that to who gets hit the most. Either Windward or Ulbrich. That we can do. And that I can do on myself.
I will prove my worth.
Do you have buff spells? That one. And Long Strider, I guess. Now we're starting to get into a
What a discovery.
territory where we can start using buff spells regularly.
Right here.
I'm prepared.
Yeah, disarm
Glad
that
I was
trap.
useful to you.
A success worthy of praise.
A magic trap that got dispelled. Oh, we got booze. A shock long spear that I'm gonna keep as well for a certain dungeon later.
Can't make the demons wait.
Please,
Let me
allow me.
do this real quick.
I finished here. Is there more?
A failure is just a step to a success.
Deactivated that magic trap as well. Sweet.
Beautiful.
Hey.
to the fray.
Yeah, let me hit that guy real quick. You can shoot someone? No, you can't. Yeah, now you can.
Guide my hand.
Oh, you have to transform again. I forgot. A controlled fireball. A charge in this direction. Sweet, he's down. A charge in this direction. Sweet. Another charge isn't possible, so... yeah.
They'll beg me to stop.
Land here, kill that guy, and hit that guy. You can shoot this one.
Your peace.
Can do a flying, a death from above attack. Sweet.
Mind over muscle.
And just one fire, one ignition. Just finish that one off. Loot everything.
I sense something.
Yeah, disarm the trap first, please.
I finished here. Is there more? I'm glad I was useful to you.
Sweet. And take the Sword of Valor.
It's either us or them.
It's a trick. Oh no. Who would have guessed? Right. A rock and an elder rock, which are quite the opponents, to be honest. Just gonna do this and do this. Oh, if only this could have been avoided. Oh, it very much could have, but it's experience points, so... Only real bad thing about it is that the rocks have mirror image, and I hate mirror image. Such a bullshit spell. On the other hand, it's a really good spell for you to have, so...
The light, take you.
yeah, just attack someone.
No glory without risk.
Sweet.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
And you do the same. Oh, Windwalk is starting to get up there because she has so many attacks. Collect everything. Same with these. These. Yeah. Now we have the key we looted earlier. Yeah, yeah.
I shall not be
She would run right over. Great. All stop. And AI off. Then just my good friend Arushale can
Damn you!
dismantle the trap. Sweet. Do I have everything? Wait, is that a... Oh, we can open? Kind of looks like it on the minimap, but apparently not.
Tear your throat out.
Sweet. A whole bunch of ghouls. Like a whole bunch of ghouls. Oh, there's an Abasu.
I'll rip you.
It's a little bit more dangerous. Sweet. Yaniel, with her left hand, the old woman pulls the dagger from the demon's body. Exhausted by the effort, she wipes her brow. Time did not bend me, it seems. I will show you one of the secret old passages that were used when Citadel Drezen belonged to us. The woman walks up to the wall and begins examining it. You'll get the Sword of Valor more easily this way. Perhaps the demons don't know about this passage. Yaniel. The demons, if you think about it, I've spent most of my life among them. I have to admit there's something mesmerizing about them. A single demon might be weak or pathetic or cowardly, but when you see them as a collective, it isn't a mass of separate creatures, but a single great force, a tide, which might be temporarily slowed but never stopped. The front lines of the abyss here on the lands of Galarion, unstoppable, fanatical forward motion. We have something to learn from them, don't we? Evil is evil. There is no point in looking into it or studying it. On that path, you only risk poisoning your soul. No. It's always wise to learn new things, including studying the enemy's strength. I think is the better option. So, CL. That's right. You only study evil so you can learn how to defeat it. But learning from it, what could you learn from evil? Apart from how to do evil. Rachel. So, CL, what's that, Rachel? As I recall, the Hell Knights also started out only wanting to learn from Hell's example of discipline and rational social organization. But now look at you, at all of you. Rachel, I'm looking, and I'm wholly satisfied with what I see. Menio, knowledge is priceless. Civilization is curious by definition, and if it becomes clear that the experiment, that it was dangerous, the world should know about it. Otherwise, sooner or later, someone else would think of this experiment and conduct it again. Rachel, I am of the opposite opinion. Such experimenters should be impaled on a stake, every last one of them, who once and for all purge the world of the idiots trying to destroy it. Yaniel, the woman's face is still, but there is approval in her blue eyes. Right. Knowledge is the greatest weapon. Armed with it, one can succeed when neither strength nor valor would. Here it is. The demons are hiding the Sword of Valor behind this door. Be wary. I heard them bragging about the traps that surrounded the banner. Magical, of course. The Sword of Valor is nearly impossible to destroy, and if they wish, they would drown the entire room in fire, destroying their enemies while leaving their trophy unscathed. Go now, and good luck. Let me loot. Rachel has such a good one-liner somewhere down the line, which is basically, stop trying to blame the side of good for your own weakness. No, stop trying to blame the side of good for your failures. Side of good isn't weak. You are. And I think he says it to Sociel as well. So.
I finished here. Is there
Hey,
more?
new stuff. Belt of Giant Strength +4. That's sweet. Just loot this real quick. The dead bodies give off an unbearable stench. I think that is the demon. Is that Baphomet? Not even sure. Let me see what we got as loot right now. Belt of Giant Strength +4 is great. For any one of our melee combatants. Yes, just Constitution, which is fine, I guess. Now, what about Parker? Parker's both. My guy, I'm gonna have to transform you back real quick so you can equip the new belt. Sweet. And... no. No. Oh, yeah, there we go. More armor class. Oh. Braces of archery she can use for now. Just so she has stuff. And give her these. Tower Shield, Bastion of Lion's Heart. This +2 Tower Shield grants its wielder negative energy resistance 10, and a +1 morale bonus on saving throws against fear effects. Sweet. Is that a better medium armor than the one he has right now? Main character, that is. No, it's basically the same. Stats wise, that is. Yep. So far, so good.
I'll take back.
A quick save real quick.
I can handle it.
And... oh. Yeah, there's... wow. An acid trap and freeze. Okay. We have to disable that trap. Let me loot first. Loot is always more important than disabling traps.
I'm glad I was useful to
Sweet.
you.
And that is a sick, sick design for a full plate armor.
I've embarrassed myself. I finished here. Is there more?
Hey. Now, these aren't really that hard to do. You just have to do them in the right order, I guess. Actually, let me move all of you to the side and just use the main character. Because he doesn't have giant fuck of wings in the way. So this one is right. This one isn't, however. There we go. Sweet. Oh. Oh. You're good with riddles, but that isn't going to help you.
Here comes trouble.
Well, a named shadow demon. Ouch. And 2 just unnamed shadow demons on the sides. That is not good. Let me see if I can take this one out. Or at least get my hold on him. Oh, I actually managed to take him out. Sweet. Sila, do your thing. Sweet. Yeah, you can just attack that guy. Maybe take him out if you can. Sweet.
Are you still here?
I got him. They don't have that much health and they don't do that much damage, but all these shadow demons and stuff like that have ability drain on their attacks. So them doing damage isn't really the bad thing. They just drain your stats, which means you hit worse. Take the Sword of Valor. I have it. Hey, who's making that noise? Okay, I guess. Really need turn-based moves for just 2 demon guys. Sweet. And the Navasu, who's gone.
You are my favorite aid.
Ludor. I missed anything? No.
I'm glad I was useful
Sweet.
to you.
Beautiful.
Something here doesn't look like it. To the wall. I didn't miss anything, so go. That music! Listen! They cooked. They really cooked with that music. Such a good soundtrack. The legendary banner of the Crusaders is right in front of you. A drop of blood falls onto it from... where? The wound on your chest must have reopened, and it's now bleeding again. You touch Iomede's holy banner to brush away the scarlet droplet when you freeze abruptly. All of a sudden, you are aware of your own powers. You are no longer a grain of sand resisting the countless armies of the abyss. You are something greater. Like Iomede once rejected her humanity to ascend and gain divinity, you are ready to take the first step on the path to gaining power. But what will your power look like? And this is where we can choose our mythic paths. We have the trickster, which is very much that. He's tricking stuff. We have a demon. We want to use actual demonic powers and become demon ourselves, basically. An Aeon, which is a cosmic agent of balance and order. So he will correct stuff. he's basically, he can rewrite history. That's a pretty cool concept. An angel, which is self-explanatory, I think. It's an angel. We do have a few more that are locked still. One of those would be Necromancer, if we didn't kill, or Lich, I think it's called, if we didn't kill the other Lich in the basement of the Lost Chapel. One of them is the Swarm That Walks, which I think we could have chosen now if we did not bring the Queen and use the Vescavor swarms during the attack on Drezen. One of them is a Gold Dragon, which only is available later. And the last one is a Legend, I think. Which is basically you reject, or is it Devil? I think Devil is the last path, and Legend is if you reject the mythic powers later on. What we are going to do, however, is choose the Azata. A rebel and a fighter for freedom and good, the Azata acts on instinct and trusts in spontaneous decisions. The Azata easily befriends those who don't fit into the neat ranks of the official crusade and does not issue commands but rather inspires allies to fight. You get, at 3rd mythic rank, which we are now, a dragon companion. The Azata gets a dragon companion as an animal companion. Unlike normal animal companions of its kind, an animal companion hit dice, abilities, skills, and feats advances the Azata gains mythic ranks. And superpowers. The Azata can choose superpowers from the list to enhance themselves. These are fucking funny. You can take a feat that gets rid of any restriction on items. So I can't wear heavy armor, right? If I take that, I can. I could wear weapons and armors that are for evil creatures, even though I'm good. Stuff like that. Or only paladins can wear this, and I can wear it too, because. That's basically the quintessential Azata experience. Freedom. So we're gonna go with that. And they're very fun, I'm not gonna lie. I get to choose. What do I want to choose? However, is sounds heretical to me. Not really. Heretical would be going demon. Or maybe trickster. This is basically iconoclast in Rogue Trader. So you're more aligned with good and freedom. Possible speed would be funny. Actually, what do we have? The mythic inspiration. Actually, no. Let's not go with that one. Armored Might could be funny. There are a few funny things we could do. The unstoppable could be funny. Then again, let's just go with the impossible speed, because he is pretty slow. And he's gonna stay slow for quite a bit. Because while he does get a dragon companion, it takes a little while for that companion to be big enough to actually carry me. So, And I get a second spellbook basically as an Azata. And they're all very much in line with freedom and support and stuff like that. You have a few, like command, for example, but most of them is more of a, let's go with challenge even as well. Yeah, more of a support focus. Get the Breath of Life spell, for example, summon Mastodon, Dragon Companion. The Azata starts a performance that grants all allies within 50 feet a luck bonus on all saving throws equal to half the Azata's mythic rank. Whenever an ally under this effect makes a successful saving throw, that ally is healed for a number of hit points equal to 2d6 plus Azata mythic rank. So even more singing. It just works. Hey! The wound on your chest closes, and the drops of blood spilled on the Sword of Valor burst into transparent flames. A wave of fire rushes out from the blood and across the entire banner, transforming it and emblazoning it with new colors. Power descends upon you, suffusing your mortal body, remaking it in its image. It fills your body up to the brim, breaking bones and tearing muscles, while at the same time healing them. You raise your head, acutely aware that the wind of freedom will be at your back from now until eternity.
I feel a warm breeze blowing on my face. It smells like sun, happiness, and meadowgrass. I will follow you. I will follow your call, wherever it leads me.
Arushale is laughing and crying at the same time.
So much joy. I feel like laughing. I don't even know why.
A mess of an arm.
Fucking Richard.
If our crusade turns into a full-blown circus, at least it'll make me feel like a serious paladin in comparison.
It doesn't matter who you are, Angel, Azata, or something else, as long as you don't forget your humanity. I'm sure the crusade will only benefit from having a commander like you.
Well, at least you didn't turn into a heavenly angel. I couldn't live with a pious prig leading an army of equally pious prigs.
What an interesting turn of events. Such intriguing power. Boy, if you should suddenly expire, I would be happy to dissect your remains.
Strange kind of power. Suspicious. I can't make head nor tail of it. Be sure you'll be able to control it.
Now is not the time to linger. We can reflect on events later. Now is the time to act. and the Sword of Valor got changed. Hey, woo! Hooray, I guess.
A mortal man snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts.
Milady, this creature's about to die. Shouldn't you?
Behold, Iolani. Behold the death I sow.
Ah, Pathfinder.
You see, Sucho? Shouldn't has no place here. I've waited for a very long time, but now the hour has come to turn my ideas into reality. I still have things to do in Canopus, but you must leave. Go to the old laboratory. I have a special task for you.
The laboratory? I hate that foul place. But I dare not disobey you, my lady.
Forgive me this little masquerade.
Yaniel says in a different voice, one that sounds vaguely familiar. Suddenly, the illusion vanishes.
I am Arilu Vorlesh, also known as the Architect of the World Wound.
There's something off about the stranger's appearance. Like you're seeing only half of a painting or looking at her with one eye closed. Her silk dress and expensive jewelry are at odds with the set of unfamiliar tools and her ink-smudged hands.
Arilu who? Wait. That's Arilu?
Ulbrich's eyes fill with blood and his fingers turn into claws. He's a hair's breadth away from lunging at her.
What are we meant to discuss with one of the key figures in our enemy's army, I wonder?
Watch it. She's deadlier than a dozen demons. The betrayer of humanity. Her words are poison and lies.
Oh, Lady Arilu. I, Nenio, am your most devoted admirer. Your research is an invaluable contribution to the development of science on Galarion. And this experiment with a world wound is simply groundbreaking. May I please have your autograph?
Actually, I don't know why I haven't done that earlier. I think, no, wait. If I put the avatar on the other side, that would work better. Okay. There we go. Because the people that are talking are shown on the right side. One look from Arilu, and Nenio fell silent.
You handled the power of the Sword of Valor well. Such artifacts are almost like living creatures, and they react to their own kind, shall we say. The Sword of Valor once belonged to a mere mortal who became a goddess. It seems to see something kindred in you. Touching you has left the sword irreversibly changed. Now it is your banner, not Iomede's. Although perhaps it will still stop the demons from teleporting to the city as before.
Wherever you go, things change. Someone who lived dies, and someone who died is saved. Objects that were one thing become another. Why?
Without realizing it, this mad girl just asked a very important question. But for now, I shall let you seek the answer yourself.
You've helped me twice already. in Kenabris when we fell into the caves, and here, pointing the way to the Sword of Valor. Why would a half-demon, Discari's favorite, ever do such a thing?
I'm creating something. Building. Studying how the land lies. Laying the foundation. I am called the Architect for a reason.
You don't deserve the name. Architects are creators. They build things. What have you created? A hole between the worlds? A wasteland in place of a flourishing country? Millions of deaths? You are no architect. You are nothing but a vandal.
I create... How shall I explain it to you? Events. Phenomena. Concepts. My building site is the entire multiverse. You wouldn't call an architect a vandal just because he started by digging some foundations, would you? Now be silent. I'm not talking to you. I'm not asking you to trust me. That would be unforgivably stupid. But I suggest, just suggest, that you search, analyze, think. What happened in old Sarkoris? What is the world wound? What is happening to you? Search for your answers. And for now, farewell.
Oh. Okay. So that was Aurelio Wallish, which is basically the person solely responsible for everything that happened. The world wound and stuff like that. That was her doing. Now, whether she planned it from the beginning or not, that I don't know. Could very well be that it was just an accident. But I think this is a good point on stopping now for today. We do have a little bit more to do. It wouldn't be that long, but then there's a whole bunch of story after that. And stopping now and then just immediately starting with just story next time wouldn't be fun, I think. And I'm starting to get tired. It's 3 in the morning for me. Is anyone online right now that we could raid, actually? Let me check that real quick. Nope. Not really, at least. Okay. So, we're gonna end without raiding anyone again. Thank you for being here today. I enjoyed having you. I enjoyed playing Pathfinder with you. It's fun. I'm almost certain that until that during the next play session we will reach level 10, which means I will get to respec my characters. I think I'm gonna take a few notes beforehand just so I don't miss stuff. Then again, I've played enough of the game to not miss stuff that obviously. Yeah, and we will be doing that next time, pretty sure. The game will become a bit more open as well, because until now we basically had a story we went along with 1 or 2 little locations we could visit on the side. After we are finished with what we're doing right now, we got a whole bunch of stuff to do, and we can choose in which order we want to do it, or just choose not to do it at all. But why would we, right? For example, there's a dragon to kill and a certain dungeon to visit that's highly hated by almost everyone who played the game. And I only ever had a problem at the last boss fight. That was kinda a self-made problem. So, all right. With that, I wish you a happy rest of your day or a good night, depending. And I will see you again on Wednesday for community game night. The way it looks right now, it's gonna probably be Warframe, if we all want to play together. But if we choose something else, that's fine as well. I'm open for basically everything. All right, and with that, yeah, good night, I guess. See you on Wednesday. Bye bye.